Fresh manna for today. Let God do it himself. The hardest part of faith is often simply to wait. And the trouble is, if we don't, then we start to fix the problem ourselves, and that makes it worse. We complicate the situation to the point where it takes God much longer to fix it than if we had quietly waited for His working in the first place. The typical example of one who took matter into her hands is Sarah. She was in a hurry and could not wait any longer and asked Abraham to get a son through her maidservant Hagar. The rest is history of contentions and conflicts in the family of Abraham and the endless war of Israelites with Ishmaelites. If they simply waited God's time that was so near, they would have had no Ishmael and the problems that came with him. When we fail to wait enough till God responds to our faith and prayers in His time, we will produce Ishmaels that create more problems than solutions. The timing of God is often a mystery to us, and even sometimes a frustration. But we must not give up. We must not try to arrange our own solutions. Instead, we must keep on believing and waiting for God. We will not be alone as we patiently wait for His answer in His time. We will be joining the great host of saints down through the ages whose faith was tested and purified by waiting for God. This is what David meant when he testified, "I waited patiently for the Lord," Psalm 41. Instead of taking matters into his own hands, or despairing of God's help at all, David learned to wait for God to work out His plan in His time. But after a while, God proved faithful as always, for David continued his story by adding, "He turned to me and heard my cry. He lifted me out of the slimy pit, out of the mud and mire. He set my feet on a rock and gave me a firm place to stand." VV 1,2. What happened was all glorious, but it came only after a time of waiting in faith. Don't give up today, and don't give in to the voices of unbelief and impatience. Remember these words from a beautiful song. Keep believing in what you know is true. Keep believing, you know the Lord will see you through. When troubles rise in your life, and you don't know what to do, you'll be fine if you just keep believing. Amen. Be challenged. Othniel. October 28, 2023. God bless you.